I'm ready. Hit it.
We're hitting. You hit it. You can't bend over. Lazy ass. You can't bend over to hit the damn intro.
Welcome back, everybody.
You ready? Yeah, hit it. I don't want to bend over today.
We're back with another podcast, everyone.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, that's right. We did take Easter off.
We took one Easter off
to celebrate the rising of the Lord.
He is risen, everybody.
It's the only Easter we've taken off.
Jesus only technically took off 3 days. We took off the whole week.
Jesus actually took off 40 days in the desert when he was out in the desert.
Well, he didn't take it off. I mean, he was off the grid. Must have been nice for him not to be on his phone.
And I'll say this: the Pope taking next year off.
Too
Pope
soon.
dead, dog. Pope dead.
I think they might get an American Pope. That's what they said.
You know what? Let's just get into having our guest. Do you want to have?
Let's bring her in, ladies and gentlemen. She's a stand-up comedian, one of my favorites in the city.
Get in here,
Cailtin Peluffo.
Yeah!
Welcome.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh my God.
Oh, she's done Colbert.
Don't
She's done it
tell.
all. She just fresh off the Tonight Show.
Okay.
Does that get old?
Yeah. No.
Fresh off the Tonight Show, Caitlin Peluffo.
And I'm gonna
hear
be
your song?
Pope next.
Did you hear-
That's
did
what's
you-
gonna happen.
She's
Did you hear
gonna
the
be
song? Did
What?
you hear what it said? The song said?
No.
Oh.
Play it again so she can hear it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
It's Caitlin Peluffo. She hides men in her cooch, yo.
Oh wow.
That is not the lyrics I would
Hard
have.
on it.
I didn't like
Marcus
those
got
lyrics.
mad. He goes, "Why would you put that?" I was like, "Well, because one time I was watching her. She was doing a joke where she said that her boyfriend was so tiny that she wished she could put him in her coochie." And I was like, "That's why I put that."
Truth?
Oh.
Did you say that?
I'm sure
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, fair. All right. So it made it
She was
into
riffing
the
about
song.
tiny men. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, fucking,
Okay.
that's what stuck with. The one thing that stuck with me, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Well-
a tiny man, I'm sure it would.
Yeah, our own short king, our resident short king.
5'6".
How tall are you,
Eat
Corey?
an ass.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10" on a good day.
You're 5'10". My ass, you're 5'10".
That's 5'8". That's
Yeah.
5'8". That's a solid 5'8" and a half.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna, you know,
5'10".
don't do that to me because we're gonna pull out a
You know
ruler.
he's
Fuck
lying.
you guys.
You know he's lying.
I am
shot.
I am 5'10" when it's warm. You know how the bridges stretch when it's warm. The bridges.
I don't know that. I'm bad at science. Please explain
When,
it.
when it's hot, the bridges, they can expand and contract. When it's cold, it contracts, right? Everyone gets a little bit, but when it's warm, everything gets looser. That's why your dick hangs lower. That's why titties hang lower. I get taller. When it's warm outside, it's warm in here, I'm taller. And I'm 5'10".
You're like an old
His
house.
bones
Is that what you're
stretch.
saying?
Yeah.
You're like an old
I'm
house.
a rickety house.
Bones creak.
I'm not even that small, man. You got to kiss my ass.
He is a one-story house. He's a small boy.
Yeah.
You're a ranch, bitch. You're a ranch.
I'm a hut.
Here's how I know you're lying. It's because I told you that I'm 5'11" and 3/4, and you just say 6. So no
Yeah,
shot.
that's true.
Using his own logic against you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Why would you make
There's
that rule for
nothing
me
wrong
and
with
not
a
for yourself?
5'8" king. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm
It's
not
beautiful.
fucking 5'8", Caitlin.
Yes,
Damn,
you're
I
5'8".
made you that beautiful song about your vagina.
Okay, first off, you mispronounced my last
I
name.
did not know. No. Okay, all right.
That's AI.
No,
that's
that's AI. I didn't think
And
it
then
say
you said that
Peluffo.
my
It said Peluffo.
boyfriend, who I am now no longer with,
Yeah.
is inside my coochie.
Not
Everything
agree.
I
could have
didn't
gone
say
wrong.
that. You said that.
That whole song was wrong.
I told him before you got here, I don't like those lyrics. I would change them. But he's like, no, she did a bit. So for the record,
She should have done the bit. She fucking should have done it.
Pelufo's Italian.
Very Italian.
So sick. Love it.
so
Are you
Italian.
full Italian? Have you done your 23andMe?
I am half. My dad is full, and my mom is everything else. Yeah.
He
But-
found her. Did he find her and bring her over? Or he found her here.
No, he found it here.
Yeah.
My grandparents are from overseas, but
Where are
he's
they
here.
from? Are they from New York?
Genoa.
Salam.
But no, they're from the Bay Area.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're from San Francisco.
Francisco.
They're from San Francisco.
They're from San Francisco.
Amazing. How'd you make your way to the East Coast?
Art school.
art school.
Yep. Little art school fan.
Pratt.
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 Wow, Marcus.
We did a podcast earlier and you told me that.
I did say. I did. I was like, oh my god, scary.
Yeah, I remember that you told me on our podcast that you learned to juggle to impress a guy you had a crush on.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that?
Because I was an idiot. Okay.
Pretty good.
That's
I was
why
also
Marcus
very
does all of that
desperate.
too.
Yeah, that's
Marcus
what-
also does it for the same reason.
Yeah, there's like, I'm trying to
I get
impress
it.
a guy, so learn how to juggle
Can you
some
still
balls.
juggle?
I can still do it for maybe 30 seconds.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty long. We don't have anything to juggle
Why
here.
do you
Thank
not,
God,
as a
don't
juggler,
test me.
as a juggler, how do you not have balls in your back pocket? Like
Because I'm trying to. I don't want to be known as the juggler.
He's trying to be present. He's trying to live in the moment.
You know, people expect that. People expect me to have a whole circus behind me.
At the weirdest times, Marcus will juggle inanimate objects. He'll just start juggling things.
You know, you can take the juggler out of the boy, but you can't take the boy out of the juggler. Is that? Oh, that's gross.
Yep,
Never mind.
I think you want to flip those.
Yeah, flip those.
That's conflicting.
Flip those too. No, that's gross. But yeah,
That's okay.
It's good to have you here.
We love to juggle.
juggling's fun.
Juggling's fun.
I do like it.
Fun for the whole family.
It is. But did the guy, was he impressed?
No, I never saw him again.
Oh.
And he actually turned it. It's a whole story. But anyway,
Oh my god.
How old were you when you juggled?
I was in college.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's
yeah.
sweet. I would have,
Yeah. You know, college, you're trying on a lot of hats. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
am I a juggler? Am I a soccer player? Am I an
This bitch
improv
is a
artist?
clown.
Because I started playing
I'm none
hacky
of
sack,
this.
I have to ask these questions.
Yeah.
What caused you to want to learn to juggle for him? Was he a juggler?
He was a juggler.
Oh, he's probably felt conflict. He probably felt like
Yeah.
he can't be two jugglers in the family.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe you were better than him.
No, I moved to New York, and
Yeah.
then
Oh.
I stopped wanting to fuck that guy. So
What did you go? What kind of art did you go to Pratt for?
I went for video performance art.
What is
Sick.
that? Like
It's
Richard Foreman type
Vlogging.
Who's Richard Foreman?
stuff? Richard Foreman is like he does a lot of theatrical live performances, but a lot of them have video elements to them. So like a lot of projections and stuff.
He was doing some Weird Al Yankovic stuff.
It sounds like you went for a more production side. Was it?
No, I went for photography initially, and then they called it New Forms.
Oh.
So what I would do is I would videotape myself doing a performance, and then I would edit the video and then show that video in the gallery.
Oh, it's like a performance artist.
Yeah.
So like there'd be a video of you like screaming and pour. Wait, do you have to stop, Corey?
keep going.
Of you like pouring like what would be an example of a video you shot? Like I'm thinking it was like weird artistic and like.
Weird artistic. There was one where I tried to pop a blow up doll.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrestled with the blow up doll. There was another one where I slapped a pig.
Are these supposed to be
there's
comical videos? No. Are they supposed to have like metaphorical things like slap the pig?
A lot of metaphor, a lot of.
Sl-
Well, the metaphor, the slap the pig one was about domestic abuse, so let's not go too.
Well, didn't know the meaning
I'll
behind
stop
it.
you before you
Yo,
make a
themes, bro.
masturbation joke.
Well, I was gonna, yeah.
Yeah, we know what
Ugh.
boys think when they hear slap the pig.
So, where did you find a pig?
A butcher shop.
Oh, you bought a dead pig, a whole pig,
A whole pig.
and
yeah.
you're just like, it's for art school.
Yeah.
That's
well, also
hilarious.
you don't need a reason. You can just
I
buy
guess.
a pig.
How much is a pig?
It was, I think it was $2. The cheapest I found was $2 a pound, and it was like an 80-pound pig.
So
Whoa.
$160.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was surprisingly affordable.
That's crazy. So
Yeah.
okay, so then
But
you,
getting rid of the pig was the hardest part.
that seems like it would be the easiest part.
No, you can't just put it in the dumpster because of the rats.
Oh.
So you had to schedule an appointment to pick it up.
Did it start smelling?
Oh yeah.
Were your roommates like, what the hell are we doing with this pig here now?
Yeah, well, luckily it was in my studio. So my studio mate was very like chill and cool. I got very lucky. She was like a hippie painter.
Yeah.
Does
But
this-
then I'm carrying a trash can full of ice and a dead pig out too.
Does this video live anywhere?
It does in my heart.
Oh, but it's not on. I can't search for it on YouTube.
No, it is not.
What would you do
anywhere.
if these videos ever seen the light of day? Now that you're.
Well, they have. I've shown them to.
Oh, they have?
hundreds of people.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So
Okay.
people have seen them. They know that they're real. I just heard from my art friend today who was like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh wow! So is this something that you still want to pursue? This
No.
art? Okay, got
Absolutely.
Can I
Okay.
ask? Is it? You think it's more expensive if the pig was alive? It would be more expensive.
I would never do it to a live pig. Slap a live pig?
That's
No, but I'm
crazy,
saying
Matt.
just by buying a pig, the form of the act of buying a pig, how you got a dead one for $160. Do you think if it was alive, you'd have to pay more?
For sure.
We'll
I
be right
think.
back.
Because
That's a question I've
do
never
stuff, you know?
even.
Like they do things.
I've never
Well,
even considered that.
You know, pigs are smarter than dogs. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
But you know they
Yeah.
can't. Also, they can't look at the sky. Like their necks don't allow it.
That's really sad.
They don't know what the sky looks like.
Oh my god.
Unless you put a mirror on the ground.
Yeah.
Or
Reflect
can
it
they,
up.
they
Yeah.
can lay down.
Oh yeah, can't they lay down?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if they're looking at the sky while they're laying down.
They're probably not like, oh, it's the sky.
yeah. Like, oh, is this what I've been missing?
Clouds.
yeah. You know.
So was there a moment when you realized, oh no, like I'm a
Sorry, the pigs are laying down. You're like, this Earth is flat.
Easily.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, so was
Every
there
pig's
ever
a
a moment
conspiracy theorist.
when you were like, so you started doing comedy like while this art was happening? You're like, was there ever a moment where you realized like, oh, I'm just a stand-up comic now. Like this is what I do now.
Yeah. The moment I had a studio in Bushwick where I was trying to make work with 4 other artists, and then I started doing open mics, and then I was never going to my studio, so I gave up my studio, and that's when I turned in the keys and I left. I was like, all right, I'm doing comedy now.
That's so
but
cool.
I still had like 4 other jobs. So
You did at the time?
Oh yeah, I was
okay.
a waitress. I was an art handler. I was a construction worker. I was renting out my
In
apartment
New York
as
City, you
Airbnb.
had these 4 jobs? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I was all over the place.
That's crazy.
It was a mess.
You rent out your apartment as Airbnb?
Oh yeah, when I needed money,
How did that work out?
It worked out okay when I was on the road, like featuring.
Yeah.
It was a great way to just get like a few extra bucks.
Yeah.
But a lot of times I would come home and they'd still be there.
Whoa.
And so I'd have to like sleep on the couch and or
You would
stay
have
at
to
a friend's.
squat in your own apartment.
Pretty much.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It was,
Were they like, hey, we're leaving soon kind of thing? Was there ever time you have to get the police involved?
No. They would all leave.
That's wild.
Yeah. Airbnb was pretty good like that. You could just
Okay.
you could vouch for them before, or you
Sure.
could see what they were before.
Yeah.
If they had high ratings. I would never do anyone who was brand new. stuff
Okay.
like that.
All
Yeah.
right. That's crazy.
But I was also bad. I was bad. I was a bad host.
Oh, you were?
I wouldn't like make room for them at all. I was just like, I'd
Here it is.
vacuum and that's about it. I changed the sheets and vacuum. I was terrible.
That's
like
funny.
one time our bathtub was clogged.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't have time to fix this. And so I left.
Did you have good reviews?
No.
You must have been terribly cheap.
I was bad. I was
Yeah.
very cheap.
Was it a 1-story house?
No, it was 5'8". It was an apartment that I rented with 3 other people.
Wow.
It was really just like the worst. I was so bad. Like if I had to stay at a place like that now, I'd be like, absolutely.
If
not.
I was your roommate, I would have hated you because to have like just a stranger come over for the weekend when Caitlin's gone seems wild.
Yeah.
That
no.
does seem, it's, I don't, when it's like you could rent the room, like
Yeah.
that seems sketchy as shit. Like I don't want to live with another family for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah,
on
it was
vacation.
sketchy. It was bad. I shouldn't have done it.
I do one where you rented a
I've
guest
made
house.
I'm
mistakes.
telling you, I'm admitting that I was wrong.
I was wrong. I would have killed me.
There was
Yeah.
one I did in California in the
Yeah.
Palisades, R.I.P., where they made it look like it was the whole house that you were renting. And then you got there and it was just the guest house, and you thought you had your own pool, but like you went to the pool and this whole other family was there, and you're
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
doesn't seem right.
I have a bad Airbnb story for my wife. For our 5-year wedding anniversary, we went to Maui, and it's so expensive, so we wanted to do it cheap, so we rented a room in some lady's house. It had good reviews. She was a doctor. We were like, okay, it was in Lahaina. It was like a really good location.
Lahaina sounds like a part of a vagina.
Lahaina
Lahaina's
is
the part
also
that-
burned.
Yeah, I was waiting for an RIP
wow.
Lahaina, but
Yeah,
didn't
it's
get
like,
it. So we get there. The lady tells us that her like 90-year-old father is in hospice on the first floor, and we're like at a like kitty corner on the first floor, but like through a
Catty corner.
hallway. So to use the bathroom and the shower, we had to like pass this guy's room, and so he'd have his door
Oh
open.
my God.
And
You
he's
had to
like,
pass dying grandpa to go to take a shower.
he was sitting like on the bed shirtless. With, like, and
No.
then we'd hear him breathing like.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Every day you were reminded of death. Every day in Maui you were reminded that you are going to die at some point. He's really into this.
It was that.
People love it.
And we were just like, "Is today the day?" Like,
Oh my God.
and it was always so quiet. It was terrible. It was, yeah.
It's so interesting how you think your house is so normal. You go over other people's houses and it's like the wildest thing. Like, because what their normal is so different. When I was in high school, my first girlfriend, her dad's place, he had a bunch of guns on the wall, a bunch of bow and arrows. He's a big, like, this old Portuguese man. And it's just like his entire wall was just filled with weaponry. And it was very much a deterrent. I still broke his daughter's what is it?
Hyman?
Lahaina.
Lahaina.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Christ.
He broke her Lahaina, dude.
Oh my
No.
God.
We lost our virginity to each other. That's the joke.
That's the one that. Wait, and you lost it while watching Lilo and Stitch.
It was
That's a Hawaiian movie.
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
The boyfriend bringing it together.
Full
There we
circle.
go.
God.
How do
Pretty
we do
fun.
it?
It was honestly the saddest story I've ever heard. Watching Lilo and Stitch surrounded
loved
by
it.
weapons.
Listen, Lilo and Stitch was my favorite movie before that.
Roller Coaster Ride was the song that he lost it to.
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster ride.
With a
The guy goes, "There's no place I'd rather be." I was like, "You're goddamn right."
He nailed that one. You come from a good home? Is your family?
You come from nice family.
We're vetting our podcast guests as they're on.
You come from speaking
why
of
do you
homes,
want
safe
why
for
do
you
you
to
want
be
men in
our-
your coochie? Do you
how
ever
is
come from a
your
good home?
home? How is your house?
I'm sorry, Caitlin.
No, I come from a great home.
Yeah. Are your parents still together?
They're still together.
That's nice.
Almost.
Your parents still together? Your
Almost
parents still
50
together?
years.
Your parents still together?
Yeah.
Do they have like a loving relationship? You ever heard them fight or argue?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're Italian, so they want to kill each
Are
other.
you the only
They're
child?
seconds. No, I have two sisters, older and a younger. I'm the middle.
They hate
I'm
each
the middle
other,
too,
but
and
it's,
I have two brothers.
Aren't we cute?
We're so
We're
cute.
little innies of each other.
my parents, the way it is like they don't like each other, but it's way more financially responsible
Convenient,
to stay together.
yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
I think my parents, there was a rough patch of like 5 years, but I think they genuinely like each other now.
That's cool.
But my dad just retired, and my mom's been retired, and I think she's pissed.
Oh yeah.
Because they got too
She's
much
like,
time
wow.
together now. Yeah.
He's always around.
Yeah.
So I, think,
Yeah, he's
I
there.
sense another rough patch coming, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But
You're single now.
I'm single.
And how's that life?
It's boring.
Are you dating anybody?
No, I'm not dating. I'm just well, it was winter time.
Yeah.
And it's
not
like
season.
No, it's not the season for it. But now I'm gonna have a little hot coochie summer.
Yeah.
All right.
That
I'm gonna try.
sounds gross.
Yeah. Sounds like I'm gonna get a yeast infection.
Yeah.
I hate the sound of it.
Yeah, I can't wait. As long as it's a wet coochie, I don't.
I would
care.
much rather a cold coochie summer than a wet.
What do you look for in a guy? What's like?
What do you look
I don't even know.
What do you look for in
Are
a
we
guy?
trying to get me
That's way
laid on
worse
this
than me asking
podcast?
about her home as a child.
Yeah, no,
Oh, is it?
please ask me about my grandma. Jeez.
I feel like that's like a good question because then guys who are watching be like, oh, I fit that description. Slide into the DMs, maybe.
Okay,
But she didn't say she was looking.
I'm always looking.
Oh shit. Well,
Honestly, the best way to get my attention is to not say anything creepy to me in my DMs because I get so many creeps.
do you really?
Oh my god.
Well, I guess because some of your stuff out there is kind of like sexual, so maybe they think that
they think it's
probably
okay.
think it's okay.
And
Yeah.
Do you-
they don't
yeah.
realize
And
there's a
guys are
huge feminist
stupid.
spin on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't realize you're performing. It's
Yeah.
not like you just yeah.
Do you block these people in, or do you just let them?
Oh, I let them come.
yeah.
And then
That's
I
the problem. You shouldn't.
Well, I never accept them. But I read them and then I screenshot them and I send them to Nathan McIntosh.
That's hilarious.
I'll show you the last
I'd
one I
love
got.
to see.
Oh, this
What
is great.
percentage of messages do you get from guys that are normal? Any percentage?
Yeah, I get some
Cool.
that are. Some of them are very sweet, like, and those ones I still don't respond to because it's like
What, a happy medium?
if you are attracted to me because of my comedy, there's something wrong with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay, so this is when I put, I did a before and after because I lost a bunch of weight. And so it's a side-by-side before and after of Cailtin.
Yeah.
And it goes, both versions are getting turned out faster than a rude twink in Gen Pop. From the top turnbuckle, I'm diving in headfirst like a Dudley boy, and not even toilet paper crumbs will be spared. Have a
Ew,
blessed
what?
day.
I got a question.
God,
Do you get the Dudley Boy reference? Because I'm a wrestling fan. I know exactly what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I get that.
I don't know
The
anything
Dudley
about
Boys would go on the top rope, and one guy would have the other guys. So there'd be 4 people in the ring, right? So
This is
the one guy
horrifying.
has his leg. The one opponent has his legs up like this, right? And then the guy in the turnbuckle, he goes, "What's up?" And the guy holding the other guy's legs goes, "What's up?" And then he off the turnbuckle, he like headbutts the guy's crotch. So that's what he wants to do to
shit.
you. He wants to have
gay
someone
shit
hold your
in my
legs, then have someone from the top rope head first, right? That's the Dudley Boys.
Oh my God.
So I think I just got verbally assaulted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a threat.
That's
That is
crazy.
not a-
My question is,
You're not
do you
reading
think
DMs.
that's ever worked? With a guy saying shit like, because I've heard guys like say like speak like that, even in like guy talk, being like, yeah, no crumbs. And I'm like, ew,
Ugh.
like that's.
I mean,
Does that
it's-
ever? Do you think that ever works? Like, is there any
I
woman?
mean,
out there-
I'm sure there is a girl out there who wants the Dudley special, and it's just
Dudley
not
special.
me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's called 3D.
if it was a hot guy,
That
though,
was
if
the
it was
name
like
of
a,
finishing
3D?
move. The
If it was a
3D,
guy you
I
were
think.
really attracted to, and you were like, "Wow, that guy's
No,
hot,"
3D
he
might
was
have been a
like,
different one.
No
Never mind.
toilet paper spared.
If he's
would you-
saying shit like that, nothing about him is attractive to me.
Gotcha.
So I guess you have to have a good sense of humor.
Cool.
You have to be good
cool.
sense of humor. You have to be clean.
What are you responding to in
Wait,
in
you
the,
like someone clean? Like, what do you mean? Like they don't?
No, not like dirty. Like I'm
No,
gonna eat
like-
you out from the.
They shower.
Oh, they have to have good hygiene.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that I would. Yeah, that.
Well, I've also that's a new standard for Caitlin.
It's a new thing. Okay, before you didn't really care if they smelled a bit.
No, I dated a guy who lived in a storage unit. Like who would take
Why
horse
would you
baths
do
in the
that?
shower.
He must
The
have been
hottest guy
real
I've ever
short.
dated.
You were a true artist.
No, honestly, short guys. I'm open to short guys, but I date all sizes.
I like
Oh,
that.
sizes.
Yeah.
That just opens the door for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Got really excited.
That
Right
really
now,
ruins-
I'm in the
that
mood
ru-
to climb a tree.
Ah,
I had a short
Yeah.
king for a long time. Now I want to fucking.
Ooh, that's
There's
good.
someone that can fucking take
I'm
it.
gonna let you know right now, the bit that I planned for this episode is fucking gone. It's
Oh,
not gonna
no,
use
what is
anymore.
it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I was gonna have you blind rank short kings.
I would love to.
It's
I would
so-
absolutely love
Let's
to.
fucking do
Let's
it.
do it.
Hold
Let's
on,
do it.
hold on.
Make
All right.
I
my
think that's so
day.
funny. Okay.
Because I do love a short king.
Sure. Yeah.
A confident short king. There's a difference.
So we have 5 that we're gonna blind rank, right?
Okay.
What, you know what blind ranking means? You can't once you decide what number they go, you can't change
turn
it.
back.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
So we'll start off with
It's gonna be over here.
Okay.
What's here.
This is a very
sucks.
high tech podcast.
Thank you.
It is.
It's very high,
Corey spends
for
lots
sure.
of money on the boys. First off, we have Bruno Mars.
Oh.
There we go. He stands at probably around 5'5", about Corey height.
He's
Yeah.
Hawaiian, is he?
Fuck Corey. Burn.
I'm gonna put him at a 3.
At a 3.
3?
Throw him at a 3. Okay.
You think there's
sounds
that
great.
many good-looking short guys?
Yes, there's so many.
Get
Whoa.
the
Okay.
fuck
I don't
outta
know who's
here.
next. Let's see who's
3.
next.
Dinklage.
Dinky.
We're gonna put 5.
5. Dinklage is at a 5.
Dinklage at a
Okay.
5, just because of all the drama with the.
The Snow White stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I think he
I didn't
messed
care.
up
I think
a lot of
I
people,
think
bro.
he's low key
What
a
did he,
monster.
how did he mess up?
Brad Williams is mad at him.
What did he
Yeah.
do? I thought he was for not having CGI, or he was for CGI.
No, he didn't like the idea they were remaking the movie at all. He didn't like that. He didn't want like dwarves to get
Why? That's money,
Because
dude.
we're putting them in a box and it's like making them seem like
Yeah,
they live in caves.
they could
and
fit in
shit.
one.
But the Snow White dwarves that lived in caves and shit, it's very dehumanizing to dwarves. That's what he was
Oh,
saying.
come on. It was just a little problem.
Brad Williams, on the other hand, is like, I would love to get some
Corey's.
work. Peter Dinklage,
Yeah.
Peter Dinklage got all the small guy roles, and I would love to be a
Yeah, and the
little
cool
cave boy.
ones too, where he's fucking regular sized women, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and fucking
Exactly.
what's the movie, the show he was on?
Game of Thrones?
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
dude.
Yeah.
He was pounding poo.
He was a good guy.
We have Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Number 1.
Number one.
You got
I
a soft
love
spot?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Do you really?
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Daniel,
Yeah.
you look at that face and you're like, that's hot.
It's hot. He's funny, and he's he's an icon.
He can
Yeah.
rap too. Did you
Yeah.
see him
And he
rapping?
can act. I saw him live during what was the Broadway show that he was
Equus?
just in? No,
Oh,
I wish.
I saw him in Equus.
Yeah, I bet
I saw
you
What, the businessman one?
No,
How to
yeah,
Succeed.
yeah.
How to succeed in
what's it
business
called?
without really trying?
Yes.
Yeah.
But in Equus.
No, the one that was just out.
What was
where
it?
it goes backwards.
Oh, yes. What
What's
was
his name?
that?
One,
Friends, Good Friends, or something. With
Something like that.
Lindsay Mendez was in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Anyway.
exudes sexiness to you
And
though.
Jonathan Groff.
So hot.
Jonathan Groff.
Yes.
Look at that smile, but
Good
how does that not
friends.
exude sex? It's
Merrily
just
we roll
thin
along?
lips?
Merrily we
Weasel.
roll.
Yeah, that's it.
You think he looks like a
Theater
weasel?
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Equus, I
Look
saw
at
his
that.
penis. He was naked on
In
stage.
Equus, he doesn't fuck a horse, right? But he tries to fuck in a barn, and he thinks the horses are watching him, so he stabs the horse's eyes out, right? Is that what happens in
What
Equus?
the fuck?
I don't remember. I think it actually.
Okay, I read the book. I know. I'm just confident.
I don't. I think he does. I think
What
it
the
is.
hell is happening?
I think it is. I think there is some sexual retention with the horses.
That
Yeah,
doesn't look like
yeah.
a weasel to you?
Daniel Radcliffe is very attractive.
He's
yeah,
very
sure, got
attractive.
thin lips, but look at the smile.
I love
Look
it.
at the energy and that,
He's
that
the whole
face,
package.
bro.
He's good vibes, dude.
That's
He's
an
good vibes,
approachable
Corey.
man. That's an approachable man.
Whole package.
What else we got?
So you have what, 2 and 4 left as spots. We'll have Kevin Hart right here.
Oh. Kevin Hart.
Also got to be
Yeah, go ahead, put him up high so we can call you racist.
Send that another 5'5".
He's at 5'5". He's really muscular.
Yeah,
Very much
I
a
like
boy.
that.
Probably
Okay.
big.
And he's
meaner.
funny. I'm gonna go with
Good
the
worth
2.
it.
Ah,
Perfect. That's
two.
great.
She had to say two. She couldn't say another number.
You're right. So that means what? Your number 4 is going to be Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Fire, dude.
He seems fun.
He's so fun. He's so fun.
Anything's better than Peter Dinklage.
Hell yeah.
Shots
Would you
fired
really
at
fuck?
Peter
Would you fuck
Dinklage.
Beetlejuice over Dinklage?
Would I wouldn't fuck either of them.
Well, no. Okay.
The top
Scenarios,
three,
you have
I would.
Scenarios, you have no choice. You have to fuck Peter Dinklage.
I don't
or
have to
Beetlejuice.
fuck anybody. Consent, my friend.
In this scenario, this is Trump's scenario, and he's got no consent, and you have to choose.
I'll fuck him as soon as you admit you're 5'8".
Holy shit. All right, that's great.
That's good. Leave Peter up there.
We'll leave
Peter's up
Peter
there.
up for the
No,
rest.
Caitlin
put
loves
Daniel
him.
Radcliffe
No,
up
we
there.
gotta have
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that
so hot.
face, baby boy.
He's great.
Crazy.
He
Big
seems
fan.
like a cool guy. Mm-hmm. He does.
Yeah.
He lives above my gym, the gym I work out at.
Oh, really?
He walked by a couple times, and I was like,
Dang.
oh, worked out there a couple
Yeah,
times.
he's great. Big fan.
Yeah.
Call me.
I noticed the other
You can do
day.
the Dudley special on me.
That would tickle.
The other day we were driving past your house, and my friend pointed out that you live near the place where John Lennon got shot.
Yeah, I live next
I
right
didn't
next to where
know
John
that.
Lennon got killed. Yeah, he walked out of his apartment and
Dakota.
got shot.
It's like 78.
wow.
72nd Street.
72nd. Yeah, that's
got shot.
72nd.
Cheerful.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, dude.
No, it's interesting because I didn't know it was that close. Like, is that
He's
one of
just
the
a
things we were
historical
like,
buff.
oh, that's right around the corner. This is where I want to live then.
No, I didn't care. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I don't know about this place. Oh, it's where John Lennon died. Just sign me up. I want to live here now.
That's what it seems like.
No.
So did you find that out afterwards, or
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
a-
know
it's
where he
couple-
died. I didn't even know who John Lennon was
It's
for a long
not
time.
that close. I mean, he's still a couple blocks and an avenue
it's
away.
not.
Well,
It's not
someone
even
that
a
lives in a
block.
suburb, that's real
Oh,
close.
Well,
yeah,
hold on.
true.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
True.
Corey lives a lot.
You know who
far
grew up
away.
across the street from me and where I live now? Is Kieran Culkin and Macaulay Culkin.
Whoa,
Yeah.
they live
Live
together.
Well, they were brothers, and their family grew up.
But now they're in their 40s.
When they were kids, their
Thought
family
Macaulay was
grew
Home
up
Alone.
across the street from where I live.
Oh, so their family
good.
home.
Their family home.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not them.
Really?
Well, no, they grew up there when they were like in high school. You know.
So they didn't have money back then. Is that a money area? Did they have a big house?
I don't know. It's probably like a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment they had.
I see Kieran Culkin sometimes playing with his kid.
That's so cool, Corey.
That's really sick.
I love that.
Who'd you live next to?
Who do I live next to? I don't know. I'm sure there's famous people. I live in the Lower East Side.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's full of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My,
Timothy Chalamet.
Whoa!
No, I don't.
Willy Wonka. You live by Willy
No,
Wonka.
I just heard in an interview he said it was his favorite neighborhood.
His favorite
in New
neighborhood.
York.
Yeah, I saw that too. It was on Instagram.
That's
Yeah.
cool. My mom lives next to. Or she used to when she lived in Bridgeport. She used to live near John Ratzenberger.
I don't know who the fuck that
I
is.
don't know who that
He
is.
was the voice of Ham in Toy Story.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What a pull. You know who's from my hometown? Suzanne Summers.
Wait, are you
Whoa,
from?
from the Fantastic Four?
What?
No, she had
No,
the.
Suzanne Summers.
Yeah,
She had the
Family
show.
Matters.
I'm
Family
thinking
Ma-
Susan.
No, Step by Step.
Step by step.
Step by Step.
Day by
And-
day.
And Three's Company.
And Three's Company.
There's a
and
knock
then the
on your
workout
door.
videos.
Oh yeah, she did the Thigh
The
Master.
Coochie Cruncher.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was always like sideways, like going like this. And she's once said on the Rosie O'Donnell show that she never once farted, and I call bullshit.
Well,
Yeah,
everyone
that's
farts.
crazy.
I read a book called that. Everybody farts.
I think so. I think it's good. I feel so much better after I do it sometimes.
Marcus, sometimes.
She's on Rosie O'Donnell pretending like she doesn't know what a fart is.
We know what a fart is. You know what we know what you fart, Suzanne.
I've never had that experience.
She
I just
died.
never.
I know. I know she died, but
You know,
You
the
can't
body
let her
definitely
know.
experiences flatulence. You know,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
couple
But
hours
I
after. So she definitely lied.
What are your. Speaking of farts, what are your red flags?
oh yeah,
My red flags?
Yeah.
yeah. When it comes to
Yeah,
dating.
we've already talked about
Well,
dating.
just that last message is a big red flag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do messages like that.
Guys who, I don't want to date any comedians.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
So
sense.
I've been on Hinge texting, and some guys will be like, "Oh, I've seen you at the cellar," and then they like try and give me advice.
Oh, God.
I
Yeah.
hate that. I
What?
hate unsolicited
Unmatched.
advice.
You know what you could do
Immediately.
with this joke? You
Yeah.
know you could shove it up your ass,
Yeah.
dude.
One guy told me, he was
Matt,
like, "Do you
cancel
need
the
to be
advice
so
section.
dirty?"
One guy told you what?
Like, he told me, he was like, "Do you need to be so dirty? I'm just fucking with you." Ha ha ha. And I was like,
That's
die in a fire. Die in a fire.
So good, dude.
That's like,
So
that's like
good.
one of those guys who's like, hey, you're beautiful, and then you don't respond. Like, I'm just fucking lying. You're ugly, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah. Exactly. It was like, anyway, but I get like a lot of that.
Yeah, that's
Which I
why.
don't
Would
care
you? Okay, so sliding the DMs seems like probably not the best way to make a first impression, though.
No, I don't mind. It honestly,
She's on the
just
dating app,
depends.
so she's probably open to a little bit of like
Yeah.
flirtation.
Yeah.
Because there was one guy who slid into my DMs, but I was like, yeah, I'll go out with you. He seemed nice. He saw me do a set, and And I think it was a set where I was trying new stuff.
Yeah.
So it didn't hurt my feelings if you didn't like it.
Yeah, of course.
But we just ended up not meeting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be really hot and normal.
Yeah, that's
To
fair.
slide
Hot
into
and
my
normal?
Yeah, like just don't be like, hey, don't try and make a joke.
Yeah.
Just be sincere. Hi, I think I really liked your set. And I think you're really pretty.
But what if
Would love to
someone
take
is
you out.
goofy and they have goofy personality? They don't. You like that?
Give me
fly with
goofy
you?
on the second. or
Oh,
third.
so first date they
okay,
can't
okay.
show their true
Oh, first
colors.
date you can be goofy, but I mean, I'm just saying in the DMs, don't try
Yeah.
and make a joke to a comedian.
So in your
You know?
on your dating profiles, do you state that you're a comedian?
I say I'm a writer.
Oh, that's smart. I would be intimidated by.
Yeah, but all you gotta do is Google your name and it
Yeah.
comes up.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm-
the
yeah,
same
well, that's-
pictures are on my Instagram,
Sure.
so it's very.
You don't.
easy.
Because I do. I feel like people would be afraid about being part of the act. Oh, you're gonna write. You're gonna joke about this in your
Yeah.
act.
You think
Well,
that's
I-
why I don't get matches on Hinge because I put that I'm a comedian?
Yep,
Did
for
you
sure.
also
Yes,
change
100%.
that?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes.
Whoa.
It's 10
Yeah.
times worse for women.
Yep.
And your girlfriend might not like that.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
No, yeah, I put that I'm a writer, and then they say, "What do you write?" And I said, "I write comedy."
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
What's
so I'm
the-
very honest.
What dating
Yeah.
apps
And
are you
they'll-
on?
What's that?
What dating apps are you on?
Literally just Hinge.
They got the Raya one. I heard the Raya one's good.
I can't get approval.
I have never used a dating app because I've been with my fiance since they started.
Same here.
And like sometimes I'll be like, damn, it must be so easy.
It's
Because
not.
like
It's
not?
awful. No, it's.
I feel like if you have
It'd
low
be
standards,
easy.
you
I
can clean up
think
shop.
It could be easy for you. It could be easy for you.
If I had low standards,
For
yes, it
you,
would be
it's
very
difficult
easy.
because you're a woman with standards. But for guys, they're out there shooting fish in a bucket because there are some women that like to just,
I mean, I don't think that's true.
No?
I've
known some girls that are just kind of foolish.
I feel like I think there's guys who are good at it, and you can tell because they're immediately like, "Let's meet up, let's meet up," and I think it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
So they're shooting their shot with everybody.
Probability
And then-
statistics, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I don't think it's fish in a barrel. I think it's more like if I reach out to 20 women, one will get back
Yeah.
to me, and we will meet.
And they don't give a shit. At that point, they're like, they're
Yeah.
fucking.
There's people that are like comedy fans that just like want to be with comedians. Like what do they call those people?
Chuckle fuckers?
Yeah, that's the chuckle fuckers. And you hear stories about them like hanging around like the comedy clubs and trying to get with the acts afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's like we've never come across that because we're all we're all spoken for it.
I don't think that's why we've never encountered that, but sure.
You think so? I don't.
Yeah, I
I've
think- I
never.
don't think
I've never.
it's
Or
that.
at least I've.
Well, no,
I've
we've
been
never encountered it, but I don't think the reason why is because we're spoken for.
Oh, you don't think so?
I've been
No.
encountered by a woman who I think wanted to have a relationship with me after one of our shows, but the fact that we all go back to the same Airbnb, I'm like, I can't.
Wait, have you really?
Yeah. When we were in
What? When the
where
fuck
were
did
we?
this happen?
Well, it happens.
It happens more than once?
We're with each other, so what do you mean it happens?
Some
What-
girl came up to you, propositioned herself to you? You didn't
hugs
tell
me a
us
little
about
too
this?
hard and whispers in my ear like.
Why
"You're
didn't you
my
tell us
favorite
about
one."
this? We would have
Like,
figured it out if you wanted to do something. We would have gone to
And just because she
somewhere else.
whispers in your ear doesn't
I
mean she
would
wants to
hate
fuck.
that. I would hate. No, but she was like doing it in a seductive way. I know the ways.
What did you
Because
whisper
it doesn't
into the
happen to
mic?
me.
Whisper
So
to
what
the mic.
happens? I know
What
the ways.
happened? What did she say? Whisper into the mic what she said.
He
to
just
you.
did. He
like,
said you were my favorite
You're my
one.
favorite tonight. And she grabs my shirt a little hard, and it's like
yeah.
fucking nice.
Was the
And
old lady?
She's like in her mid-50s and she's drunk.
Yes, that's
Perfect.
they fucking all do that.
No.
Yes, they do.
No,
I had an old lady
don't.
grab my
Oh,
butt, dude.
don't.
Keep going.
They
You're
don't.
so jealous.
I know,
Oh my
dude.
goodness! I
You
see
see
the
this?
red.
Keep
Can
going,
you-
Maddie.
Can you please just
Shut
therapy
up.
him
Oh my
real quick?
Caitlin, shut the
goodness.
fuck
Let's
up.
break
First
it
of all,
down. Let's
I'm
break it down.
5'6" and I'm jealous now.
And it's just like one of the, it was one of those nights where I was wearing the bear hoodie that you got me. And she was like,
Where city was it? Oh, Atlanta?
She's like,
I
it's so
love it.
fucking soft. And I was like, dang, well, yeah, that's why I wear it because it looks good.
I
huh?
get nice
I got the
Airbnbs though, so you
softest
can
bear
do
hoodie.
it.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I
it
don't
has
feel
ears and
comfortable. I would never
everything.
bring somebody back to the
Temu,
Airbnb.
They had a
was in Atlanta,
good price.
Probably, I think it might have been Alpharetta. Yeah.
Alpharetta, Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was sick that time.
I don't think I'll
Oh.
ever feel comfortable bringing back a woman to our Airbnb.
I get nice Airbnbs though.
Yeah,
I get
you
like
do.
the nice ones. We had a nice ass one. You could have done it. No one would have saw heard nothing.
Because then what? She drives back with us? Like, how would that
Nah,
work?
she
No,
can't drive
she
that
drives
with
on
us.
her own.
Yeah, you got to take
Not
your
allowed to
own.
do that.
Yeah, you gotta take
that
your own
one.
wheels.
Yeah.
I don't know the
Yeah.
protocol.
I'm not allowed to talk to you. I'm
No.
not allowed. You got to go in another
Yeah,
room.
you got to do. Yeah,
Straight
I
to
can't
the
be a part of
room.
this. I can't be part of bringing other
Yeah,
girls
but you
back
know
to the
when we're
Airbnb.
back at the Airbnb, at the
Gina
point,
would
you
kill
knock
me.
on my door all the time. You're like, "Hey, Maddie, you want to come hang out?" And what do I gotta be like? No.
Yeah,
Knock
you
on your
always say no.
door.
We're going on a hike. You want to come?
The only time we knock on the door is when you're like, yeah, when we go on one of your for a walk?
Yeah, we're going
No.
runs and stuff on the road. Or like, you want to come, Maddie? No, we don't question you. Now we know you're gonna be with some fan, some chuckle fucker.
Yeah.
Some chuckle.
Men can be chuckle fuckers too, by the way.
Oh, of course. I think it's probably mostly men.
That's interesting.
No.
I like
No?
that.
No.
Mostly women.
Women, it's such a different life for men and women on the road.
bet.
Yeah, like Godfrey cleans up. You know what I mean? Like,
Really?
Like these headlining male comedians that are
If
single.
we were
just-
single, it would be a lot easier. It's not.
But
But
we would-
our acts are about our wives and shit. We talk about
Yeah.
our families.
See, I'm up there saying that I'm single, and then men are just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are your meet and greets
What must
like? Do you do
be-
meet and greet?
Oh, of course. I'm all over. Oh, touch me, hold me. Let's
Yeah,
get
yeah,
closer.
yeah.
But it's my fans are usually gay men or women.
Really? Okay.
And then men will, and then some surprisingly cops. A lot of cops come.
Really?
Cops, firefighters, working class men.
They like to be talked to, like to be like taken control of. I think
Yeah.
like.
I mean, they
I
like.
feel like they probably because your act's pretty like you're like
Yeah.
a ball of energy, so they probably think you're gonna like tie them up or something.
I mean, I think they just like a strong gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever do
Nice.
road coitus? You ever got coitus on the
Nope.
road? No, never.
Never. I don't think I ever will, because there is nothing like my version of myself is on stage is 10 times what I am in real life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're
Well, it's
like
amplified.
really
Yeah.
turned on by what I do, you're gonna be so let down.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a real
You want to
bummer.
eat in bed and what?
I was like, I'm a real snooze fest
Oh yeah.
because I don't really drink that much either.
No,
we don't-
so-
we don't
yeah,
drink at all.
You got super healthy and you started working out and right?
Yes, yes.
And because I saw you at New York Comedy Club and I hadn't seen you maybe for like 5 months maybe, but I was like, holy shit! Did you lose a lot of weight? You're like, yeah, I lost like 30. How much did you?
Overall, I think I lost 45.
That seems so.
Was that after the
I was
breakup?
No.
Oh no.
It was
they kind of
during
got
and-
Jack during.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it like kind of like you knew it was on the way out? So you were just in your mind. You're like, I'm getting fit.
No.
No?
It was I have to take care of myself because I'm falling apart.
I think you're on the
okay.
road so
Yeah.
much too. Like you wanted a lot of times we try
We
to eat
like
healthy.
shit. No, the
but
fuck we
We
don't.
try to eat healthy. We do
We do not
acai
try
bowls.
to eat healthy.
We do Indian
Acai
food.
bowls aren't healthy. Indian food is not healthy. I don't know what you're getting. This
what is
I don't know
Indian
what
food is not healthy.
Yeah, no, but that's his.
good.
Anytime we go
Really
anywhere,
good.
it's like,
Delicious.
they have
Really good.
Indian
because
food.
it's made with butter.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all cream
yeah.
and butter. Is all it is.
Love it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's hard to eat
Just
healthy on the
because it's
road.
spicy and it makes you shit doesn't mean
All I'm
But
saying
I'm
is,
regular.
it's not all. I'm just saying we sometimes. Okay, we don't really eat healthy on the road, but it's nice to say that we try.
Well, I got a nutritionist
Oh,
who's
no shit.
also my trainer, and I said the only way this is going to work is if you give me some fast food recommendations that I can, stick
Yeah.
to the diet. Otherwise,
gone,
I'll
yeah.
never be able
And what
to.
are some of the fast food recommendations?
Taco Bell,
Yeah.
Chipotle,
Yeah.
Panera,
Yep.
Chick-fil-A,
Cool.
pretty much anything with a lot of chicken,
But what are the
Oh,
recommendations
sick.
for those places?
but
though?
not fried.
Grilled. We're talking grilled sandwiches.
You gotta get the grilled nugs and stuff, like the grilled
You
nugs.
can get the grilled nuts,
chicken
or
sandwich.
you can get a fried chicken sandwich, but you get the lettuce wrap instead of the potato.
That's
Oh,
fine with
cool,
me. I'm
cool.
okay with that. When it comes to Taco Bell, what's the go-to order for that?
The
for
go-to
healthy?
order is you get it al fresco style. You get chicken soft tacos
The
al
fuck's
fresco,
al fresco style?
That means it's made with pico de gallo and chicken.
Oh,
and then
shit.
I add cheese or sour cream to it.
Ah.
I like a little flavor.
Yeah.
You know?
A little bit
Yeah.
of spice.
Yeah, got to be a little bad.
Kick it up,
you know?
kick it up a little
But
bit.
it's also the sour cream is there's like no calories in sour cream.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was all calories.
No, it's pretty low. It's
Good
kind
to
of like
know.
yogurt.
I'm a
okay.
big chicken Caesar salad guy, but I heard I heard recently that's actually not as healthy for you as
No,
you
it's
think,
very bad for you.
Which
But if you
makes
get
me-
the dressing on the side
There's no hope.
and just add half the dressing, you're
Big
fine.
chicken Caesar salad.
I'm with
am.
you, buddy.
You
I'm
don't
with
believe
you.
that?
Just get no
You
croutons.
don't believe that, Paul? Are you laughing because you don't believe that I like salads? Is that something that can't?
Here, I'm gonna try this.
Try the hot chocolate. It's
Hot
probably
chocolate.
not very hot anymore,
I'm
but
a
it's still pretty
big
good.
chicken Caesar.
I want you to look in the camera right now and tell me why you're laughing. Is it because you don't believe that I can like salads
I
as
don't
a
think you
man?
can go to people and be like,
And be 450 pounds and say I think Caesar salad's my favorite food.
chicken Caesar.
I can't say
Big
that.
Caesar salad guy.
I go to Panera 3 times a week and I get
I
chicken
don't
Caesar
think
salad.
you can go up to people and be like, my favorite food, chicken Caesar salad.
It is.
It'd be $4.50.
It is.
Well, then we eat more of it.
No, like apparently it's bad for you.
Well, I can fix
I
it
love
for
it
you.
so much. I'm $4.50.
Give Matt some advice.
I can fix the order.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so if you're gonna do chicken Caesar salad from Panera,
Yeah, I do extra lettuce. I do extra chicken.
yeah, do double chicken.
I do no parm.
No, you want the parm.
I hate their parm.
You stupid slut. You, this is how I would order it if I were ordering
Okay,
it.
go,
Okay.
go.
Okay. I would get chicken Caesar salad, double chicken, dressing on the side,
Okay.
no croutons,
No croûtes.
and Parmesan cheese is fine.
Yeah, and at that
Cool,
point,
cool,
what's
cool.
bad about that salad? There's nothing
Tell
bad
you
about
what, you
that
do
salad.
apple
bad
on the
about that
side.
salad.
My problem is I always get bread on the side because I like to stuff the salad inside the bread and have
You
like
idiot!
have a chicken Caesar like sandwich.
We found
Okay,
it.
so now you
We
can't
found
say
the issue.
Okay,
And then
so
I
you
bite-
can't say
hold on,
I'm
hold
a
on,
big
hold on,
chicken
hold on.
Caesar salad guy.
Yeah,
you
I'm
gotta
a
say
big bread
I'm
guy.
a big chicken Caesar salad sandwich guy. Extra sandwich.
I like to stuff it in, really like pack it in, and then take a bite, and then while it's in my mouth, I take a sip of my Pepsi.
Oh,
And
you're
then
drinking Pepsi
and
with
then
it too?
I wash it all in my mouth and I swallow, and that's my chicken Caesar salad.
That's honestly the grossest thing.
Tell her how much your order is for Jersey Mike's.
$32.
What are you doing at Jersey Mike?
I do a giant number 17 with jalapenos, extra meat, extra cheese. I do the combo, so I get a cookie on the side, and I get a large fountain drink.
Caitlin,
He's
help
a big
us.
chicken Caesar salad guy.
We want him to
Okay,
be
it is
healthy.
funny now. It is funny now. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Caitlin, give him some advice, please.
We get ramen. He orders extra noodles every time.
It's called K-Dama.
Oh my god. We have to start from the ground up.
I know.
Like,
It really, I don't know what it is.
the double meat is
It's
good,
tough.
The
but
thing
double
is-
cheese is bad.
Look at his arms. Look at his arms and his hands. He's got skinny guy arms. Look at his ankles.
I'm heavy in the mid.
His legs aren't fat.
It's
You know
my
how
it's
like
my thighs and
Yeah.
my mid
a
section.
lot of people 450 pounds.
We know where it is, man.
A lot of people 450 pounds. Their like legs have leg flaps, and they're.
I know I'm really sucking it in right now, but I
He is wearing black.
it's usually over here. I know.
But like he's
shit.
not like he's
Yeah,
not like.
right.
No,
Again,
your
there's
frame
different-
is meant to
Yes.
have
Yeah.
a smaller build. I bet
Correct.
your knees hurt.
No, my knees don't hurt.
No, you got strong knees.
I'm
No,
26.
his-
I'm young. I'm
No,
young,
no,
I'm
no.
26.
His back is fucked.
Yeah.
My
We'll sit there.
back's fucked.
Okay, we'll sit there, and sometimes just like this.
No, that's after I walk a lot. That's make me walk a lot. Yeah,
I walk
bend
a lot.
over.
I never have to do that.
Yeah,
I also
he's
don't think we
450.
should body shame.
No, no, there's no,
no, we're not body
We love
shaming.
that. We
Caitlin,
love that.
oh, we should have body
Caitlin,
shamed.
Caitlin, I
You're
appreciate it.
5'6", little fucker.
Yeah, it's different.
Stop
It's
body
different.
shaming,
It's
bitch.
different.
Guys,
I said that I love a short king, so 5'6" is a compliment. Okay,
Nice.
you small fuck.
It's constructive. This is constructive. I've heard it sometimes where it's bad and it is.
No,
body
we don't
shaming.
fuck. No, we
Okay.
love each other. We're
Sometimes it's
fucking-
body shaming from Corey.
Yeah,
It's not-
I was
this is
gonna say.
great. This is
What?
good.
The
Okay,
laughter
no,
at
this
the
is good.
beginning was a little mean, but now I get it.
But Caitlin,
Now after hearing the orders, I'm like, yeah, that's hilarious.
if you could give Matt one piece of advice moving forward, because since you're a healthy person,
Okay.
and he won't listen to us, so just he'll listen
You're
to
not
you.
gonna listen to her.
How am I gonna listen?
You're not gonna listen to
How do you
anybody.
know who I'm gonna listen to?
You don't listen to us.
Yeah, and you guys are way like very in shape. So why would I listen to somebody else who's in shape? Was it because are you thinking because she also used to be a big person that I would listen
She
to her
was
more?
not that big.
She was not. You can't say
I
she
don't know
was
how
a
big
big
she was.
person.
Listen, I don't
She
know
was
how
not.
big
She was
I'm
not-
sorry,
she was
Caitlin.
four-
I don't
That's
know
okay.
how.
She was.
I was bigger.
She was.
I
She
did
was
lose the
thick.
weight.
She lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And she's
She
a comic
definitely
on the
is-
road.
is-
So
I
she
am
might.
interested in the advice though. Like, what would you like? Now, what would you tell people? You've had success.
If you want just like easy fixes, I would cut out soda,
Okay.
and then
doing
I
that.
would not
do
have
that.
carbs after 8 o'clock.
I've told you so many times to stop ordering Coke.
Hush.
Corey and I only drink water.
The way you say it,
Hush.
But
And then I
Corey
would
goes,
have,
stop with the coke.
and then I'd cut out the fried food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He
Those
likes
are
fried chicken
just
sandwiches.
easy little changes that you can make that are going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that is
And
definitely
sugars.
like,
The
then
sugars
that's-
are what the
Sugars-
soft
That's
drink
right
is
there.
probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
The Coca-Cola
Yeah.
is probably the biggest one that causes issues because of all the sugar
Or you know
and
what?
corn syrup and shit.
Why don't you change the soda to like what is that healthy one? That healthy brand like
Poppy?
Poppy or something?
Olipop.
I'd rather just
Olipop.
go to water.
Okay, water. That's
'Cause I
fine too.
like water. I'm a big
yeah.
fan of
Oh
water.
yeah, you do drink a lot of
Yeah.
water.
It's just that, like sometimes like you forget how good water tastes, and when you have option of water and soda.
but that's why we do seltzer water. That's
So
why
this is
seltzer
ass.
He hates
I
seltzer
tried
water.
this.
He
I
hates
took a
That's my
two-shake Marcus.
favorite beverage.
This is horrible.
That
Marcus.
is not
It's,
horrible.
it tastes like watered down flavored Sprite.
No, it
And that's
doesn't.
not what you want from Sprite. You
That's how
you
you-
want the most fucking.
Dude, I love this is my favorite beverage. I went to a friend's house and watched WrestleMania, and they had this beverage. Casey James Solano, he had this beverage in his fridge, and I was so excited about it. I said,
I'm
Courtney,
happy
this is
for
my
you.
favorite drink. Thank you for having this.
Anyway, I think you could do it.
Thank you. We've talked a little too much about it. Now anything after this now is body shaming.
Okay.
And
You're getting hit on by women in their 50s who are a little drunk.
Exactly.
You're doing
You're doing
great.
just fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's doing just
Chubby
fine.
chasers, be real. and
You
they'll
should
be
see
out
the
here.
girl he's. Well, I don't know if they're dating. I don't know what you want to call her,
You
but
have to
they're.
stop. You keep bringing
She's
up.
good. She's good looking. She's very good
Yes,
looking.
I have
Yeah.
very high standards, and because I'm successful in being a funny person on the internet,
Wow.
I have my pick. I have my pick. You know, I get to have my pick.
this sack of shit, I have my pick.
I get to have my pick.
Because I'm at 400,000 followers now,
Oh
I
my
get to
God.
choose who I want.
See,
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
I never
for
said I
you.
wasn't shallow.
I'm still a,
If anything, I'm a deep boy. You've seen my gut.
You see my belly button?
Yeah, yeah.
Super deep.
You've seen how deep my belly button is.
What are your goals and aspirations?
oh my God.
What are your
This
goals and
Is
aspirations?
an
podcast.
insane
Leave this
podcast.
room as
I
fast as
gotta tell you,
possible.
this is a podcast on Tourette's. It is.
We haven't even. We're halfway done.
My goals and aspirations.
Don't answer that.
Thank
what a weird.
God.
Why not, dude? What do you want to do with your life besides comedy? What do you see next for you? What do you see next?
Well, I froze my eggs, so I want to be
Ooh.
See, good question.
Yes.
Eggs-
question. Great
well,
question. That's fucking awesome.
Eggs
Clip
are
it.
expensive.
and it's expensive.
What do you,
Sick.
are you gonna find the right suitor? At what age do you think you're gonna be done being a mom?
Done being a mom?
Or ready to be a mom?
What?
I don't think Corey knows how freezing
I don't
eggs
know.
are.
He doesn't know.
I meant
Corey's malfunctioning.
Yeah.
I meant
At
at
what age do you want to be
Okay,
a mom?
there's an expiration date on
Eggs.
I have 10
But she
years.
froze
you
them.
have 10 years.
I have 10 years.
Okay, I'm not gonna
So
ask
wait,
your
10
age. I don't know
years
how old
starting
you
now?
are.
So I guess I have 8 years.
Oh God! It was just 10. Don't ask again. Don't ask her again.
No, it's 4.
I won't ask your age, but to
You're
me,
stressed out.
to me, you're in your 30s.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I am in my 30s.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm not asking the age,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're in
yeah.
my 30s. At what age do you think you want to have a child by? And do you need a man to have a child, or else do you want to just have it?
I don't
These
need-
are good fucking questions.
Yeah, her and
Okay,
like Mateo
Oprah,
Lane.
here we
to have
go.
Reach under your chair, bitch.
Yeah. It's my eggs.
A fetus, oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God, a baby. I don't know. If I feel like if I stay in shape, I can have kids whenever.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's wrong, but yeah.
I mean,
No,
like,
totally right.
like
You can't have a kid when you're in your fucking 50s. That's not fair to the kid.
Okay, first of all,
first off, my
yes, you
dad's
can.
parents were fit in their
Yeah, you
50s.
can. Like 50 would probably be the cutoff because then it might not be fair.
When the kid's 10, you're 60. You're not
I know.
playing catch at
I know.
60.
if you're fit.
I'm saying,
Jesus
Alec.
Christ,
I
I
think
fucking
Alec
hate you guys.
Baldwin, my new follower on Instagram. Thank you, Alec. Just had some kids, and
He shot a man.
Laura
Or
Linney,
woman.
I think, had a kid at older age, and she's pretty cool.
Sick.
Right. But preference-wise.
Preference-wise, I'd love to be under 45.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And I don't need a man to have a kid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but it all
what about a
depends
woman?
on finance. Yeah. No,
Finance,
no,
yeah.
I would have it on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. That's so cool.
It's kind of fun. It'd be fun. I mean, there's plenty of single moms out there doing it. You could do it. You know, it'd be fun. It'd be
Yeah, if you
cool.
have the right support system, you can
Hell
do
yeah.
anything.
And again, financially, you would.
Yeah,
but
I
also,
would have to
tax
financially
money.
make sense.
You're getting some money back. So you gotta think about that too.
That is true.
I'm gonna have a
Little-
kid for the
little
taxes.
dependent, baby.
Would you ever do like a speed dating thing where like you meet like 30 guys in a night?
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
She
My
did. It's
poor
called a
coochie.
meet and greet.
Not it's like you just meet them. You don't
Yeah.
like have sex with
I'm
them.
open
Your coochie would
to-
be the same as it was when you started.
Well,
I'm open
coochies
to anything.
always are the same. They don't mess up.
Oh, they don't?
Yeah, coochies don't get bigger.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. That's good to know. Okay.
I would speed date. I'm very open minded. I'll do
The thing is, this would be so much like it's hard to think how this could go a little worse. But if Jay was here, it would be so much worse. You'd have a guy on the other side do the same exact thing from the other.
What?
The guy we usually have is our
Same thing.
producer. He's
You wanna
married,
see my wife's
but he'd
tits?
try to fuck you.
He's trying to fuck.
He would try to fuck
He
you. He'd
would.
try to have sex with you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But he's married.
a real piece of shit.
He's from Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey. Is he Italian?
He's
Oh,
Italian.
yeah.
First thing he did when he met Mark Norman, he's like, "Hey, you want to see my wife's boobs?"
10
No.
seconds worth 10. And Mark was
my
like,
God.
Yes.
Mark,
He said yes right away. He's like, yeah, of course you're gonna show me boobs.
what's he doing?
I went on a date with an Italian guy, and he told me, and it was we're just friends.
Yeah.
But he told me, if an Italian man says he's going to commit to you, do not believe him. He will always cheat on you.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You're an Italian man," and
Yeah.
he goes, "Correct."
Wow. I appreciate
right.
the honesty.
Yeah, appreciate
You
it.
know?
You ever been
I'll,
with a black guy?
what?
oh my God, dude.
Too mad.
What's the
Why
point?
do you
What
want
is
to
that
the point?
weird?
God, what's the point?
You
of
guys
having-
have been asking about what
We don't
she
know how to
likes.
have women
Way.
guests. We don't know how to have
That
women
is
guests on the
wildly
podcast.
specific.
Say this to a guy guest.
Let us like.
You'd ask a guy.
What
guest
is
if
that
he'd be
wrong
with,
with
if he'd be
that?
with a black guy.
If she's ever been with a black guy, what's wrong with that?
Still like I hope we're not. I'm friend. We're
Corey's
friends.
never had a female guest on the pod.
It's
You never had
2025.
a
You
female
can't.
guest?
Emma
Yes, we
Willman, but
have
that'd be
Emma.
because-
Well,
because
She
can talk
loves
about-
tits as much as
Exactly.
that.
That's what they have fun. Exactly.
I was asking her, you think you'd do well in a prison?
Yeah, no.
She said no, she doesn't like those kind of women.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're not going to answer that question.
No, I want to know the answer.
I have been with a lot of different
Plethora.
people.
Let's bring him in.
Reach under your chair.
Oh man.
Yeah. Have you ever been with a black woman?
No, I have not.
Not
I
yet.
haven't. But the thing is, when I was younger, I was I had like a little urban side to me, and black girls liked me.
When you were younger. Just wait till a black guy comes in here and Corey's like, hey,
Code switches like a motherfucker.
what's up, motherfucker?
I like to adapt to my surroundings. I'm a chameleon, all right? Hey, what up, man?
Hey, what up, man? What's up?
Hey, how long you been driving Uber for? Yeah,
We'll
I'm
get
I'm a lawsuit
I
waiting to
love
happen.
your face.
The guy who Postmates,
Mortified.
some guy will come with Postmates and it'll be from like Ghana, and Corey will just be like, he'll whip up a fucking.
He'll know how to say like hello in Ghanaian or whatever language.
I think that's endearing. So
It's just trying to connect on a human level.
what you're gonna get from me is exactly the I'm just me. I can't.
That is so
turn it
true.
off.
That
I
is so
can't
true.
turn this
He's
off.
very
It's not-
genuine. Very.
But it's a problem though. It is an issue.
What you see is what you get.
and I'm trying to be
that's
better.
nice.
But
You get
as problematic as it might be, I think it's so cool that at least you're your own person. Like me, growing up in a world where it's like, I feel like it really depends on what side you're on. I tend to stay on the least problematic side of all time, and therefore I don't feel like I have actually like any of my own opinions. I just go by like what people are like, what gets hate and what doesn't get hate. I just tend to go towards the thing that gets the least amount of hate. I don't feel like I do a lot of self-thinking because of
you just
the way
think
I
you
go
do.
towards
You
the
just-
less problematic side.
Yeah, you just don't like conflict.
Yeah, you don't like confrontation.
Yeah, but is that everybody? Is that
Well, no, I
think
mean,
that's the majority
I think
of
if you
people.
stand up for something you believe in,
Yeah.
But what he's saying is not necessarily does he believe in that. He just doesn't want to be part of the conflict.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because
so,
sometimes, and I'll be honest, sometimes
Be
on my
honest.
other podcast,
Yeah?
with my co-host is very far right, and the way he talks about things, I don't know exactly where he gets it from.
Your
but I'm like,
other
wait, I
podcast?
agree. Hold on,
Wait,
yeah,
you
yeah.
have another
chill,
pod-
chill. Let me just
Shut
stop me talking. I'll agree with some of the things he's saying, and then he goes, "Well, that's a Republican talking point." I'm like, "Fuck." Jesus Christ! I get so mad at myself because I don't know. I've processed. I
Yeah.
made myself think that.
You're so.
everything I agree with is-
But the thing is, you can agree with Republican stances and not be a Republican. Like,
yeah,
you
there's
can-
gray areas, and we're allowed
Yeah.
to be in the gray.
Yeah.
I know.
You ever dated a gray guy?
Oh my goodness.
My favorite. I love a gray.
You ever been with a jaundice?
dick.
Switching gears. Caitlin, what is a conspiracy theory that you believe in?
A conspiracy
Aliens, flat Earth. Have you been to
9/11
the
never
moon?
happened.
9/11 was inside.
I mean, I think there are aliens.
Oh,
there has to be aliens.
I think so too.
I don't think it's a conspiracy theory to think that there's.
Rafi
aliens.
told me that there's
Also-
not. Rafi said that I'm stupid for even saying.
Rafi
bringing it up.
Bastos, when
Yeah.
he came here, he said there's no aliens.
Yeah, he said there's no aliens, and Brazilian people don't believe in aliens, and that was dumb for me to say that.
That's
Right.
that's a conspiracy.
So
theory.
you
Yeah.
believe there's
That no-
actually you believe there's aliens
Yeah, I believe there's life forms
living among us, doing what? Where
living
are they?
among us, not living among us, but I think in space. And I
It's
also
gotta
think
be.
that there are life
No
forms we don't
way.
understand that are living deep down in the ocean.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
the
yeah.
ocean, yeah, for sure.
I kinda
It
believe
is
that.
scientifically impossible for there not to be other life out there. If you go just by science.
Why haven't they found us yet, or why haven't we contacted them?
Because
Talked to them
so
yet?
livable
big.
planets like Earth
Vast.
are not easy to find. But we found multiple, and we just can't get to experiencing that because we don't have the technology to get into those planets and actually do digging. They're so fucking far away.
They're
so
so
far
far.
away.
Now I
And
found
we don't
out
have the technology.
I found out
Not
that
yet.
it takes to get to Neptune. It takes 15 years, and we've done that. We've sent a spaceship to Neptune.
Yeah.
I guess it was like a couple years ago, and it went past like all these other planets. That's kind of cool.
That's
and then my
fun.
fiance said, "Why would anyone want to go there?" And I said, "Well, probably to try to do science for Earth and like to give us And she said, "Well, why would anyone want to leave their family?" And I was like, "Because they won't stop nagging and bitching."
Asking questions about Neptune.
Wow, you're getting married, huh?
To get away. See you in 20 years, bitch.
I mean, why would people go to Mars? People are trying to go to Mars and
would
not
you-
come back.
Yeah, but that's only takes 6 months to get to.
Would
Yeah,
you
but
ever-
they're never coming back. There's no return trip.
There's no return.
Yeah,
trip.
but I feel like at some point while you're in Mars, there will be in the next coming years.
No, they
Maybe.
straight up tell you you will never come back.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
ever go to space like for 11 minutes like Katy Perry
Oh,
did?
I'd do the Katy Perry.
You would do that?
Oh, the Gail King.
You're not afraid
I'd
of
do
heights?
it. Of course, I'm afraid of heights, but if you can
Yeah,
go to space, you
plane.
go to space.
If you can go to a plane.
But
you
there's
can go
there's a
on
lot
there.
of conspiracy theories. People are saying that was all staged and fake because when they landed,
think so.
the door opened before Jeff Bezos opened it.
Too many whistleblowers could be here's the thing. There's so many people that have gone up now and done that.
Yeah.
That there's
Yeah.
at least one person would be like, nah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying.
No, they're just
conspiracy.
conspiracy theories because it was all women and they don't think they can.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't flying it. To be fair, there was a man flying it back at the studio. So
I will
Well,
say.
if they knew that, then the conspiracy theory would be gone.
True.
The last thing I'll say about the aliens, recently that came out that we've had the most evidence ever really recently because we discovered a planet that had something on it that only, to our knowledge, microorganisms have made on Earth. Like they can only be made by microorganisms, and we found that
What
thing
planet?
on another planet far away, light years away.
how the fuck do we find it light years away?
So we don't know exactly if there's those things on that planet, but we know that thing is there, and that's the most evidence we have yet. We don't necessarily have the evidence yet, but we know that that product is on that planet, which is sick.
How about an Asian guy? You been with an Asian? Nice.
Oh, that was quick! Wow, how fast that was! Yeah,
just
I
getting
have
used
good
to the
question,
line of
Marcus.
questioning.
Great question, Marcus. Yeah, actually, I have.
That's great. Is that a good place to end?
Yeah, Kayla, where can people find you? Let us know.
Jesus, you could be inside of me if you hit my DMs in a nice, respectful way
Yes.
and are
And you're not black,
funny in the
but
first sentence.
And you've been on the road. Are you on the road with Fortune still?
Yeah, Fortune and Mateo. Yeah.
Oh, and Mateo.
she's
That's
great.
so
Yeah, she's
What a
awesome.
good, what a good
I
bunch.
know. The kindest people in the world.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Where are
very
you guys
sweet.
going to Vegas? I think I saw it was a Vegas.
I'm going to
thing?
Vegas.
Is it the Venetian?
Monday.
Is it
No,
at
the Rio.
Oh,
you're
the
doing
Rio.
the cellar?
Yeah, I'm doing the
Yeah,
cellar.
I love
Yeah.
it. Say hi to
Sick.
Mark, please. Have
I
Mark for
love
me.
Mark.
I love the EDR. I go, I love me.
The EDR.
The dining room.
Oh, yes.
I love it. The buffet's
Get all
so
the
good.
soft serve you can handle.
The Oreos.
Yes.
The Oreos in there. We're gonna stir it up.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. And the rooms are nice
They're
Who
so
are you
now.
there
healthy.
with? Who else?
Oh, I'm there with Noah Garden Schwartz,
Oh, great.
Harrison Greenbaum,
Oh.
and Greer Barnes.
Love it.
I know.
Love it.
I know. She's going to make me follow Greer Barnes. I know it.
Yep.
I'm going to get my ass kicked every night.
I love Greer.
Anyway,
He's so good.
yeah, Greer's so funny. But yeah, come to the Comedy Cellar in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll be there all week.
Absolutely. Come
And-
check out Cailtin on
Yeah.
tour. Follow her on Instagram.
At Cailin
TikTok.
Peluffo. Yeah. Instagram is better. Don't do TikTok.
All right.
I mean, you could do TikTok.
But make sure
I
if you
hate
can hit her up,
TikTok.
be of age. You know?
Yeah.
No
Please
weirdos.
God. No weirdos, and just be clean.
Yeah. Take a
Yeah.
shower
Take
before
a
you
shower.
send her a DM.
Well groomed. I think maybe that's it. It's not clean. It's just well groomed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
we're
don't
fucked.
like a disheveled boy. I like hair in its place.
Yeah.
All right.
Where is its place? 'Cause
I mean,
then-
I
then
love
is
a
it-
little chest hair. I love a little
No.
Pierce Brosnan
No,
moment.
no
Come
ball
on.
hair.
Ball hair?
Yeah.
No preference.
Oh, you don't care?
Don't care.
My fiance doesn't like if I shave.
What?
Yeah, she tells me it looks like a little boy.
Is that what is
Wow.
TMI? You
I think
she
you gotta
wants
keep
you to say that on the pod?
I think you got to
Doesn't
keep
she
it tight.
wants that on the pod?
I keep it tight.
All right. Well,
I want up you.
You know why
My
she thinks
pubic
you're a
hair
little
stopped
boy?
growing.
Because you're 5'6". Okay? You're 5'6".
shut up. Get her out of
And no
here.
ball hair.
She's got a huge vagina.
Marcus Monroe, Corey B, Matt Lopes, Cailin Peluffo.
We'll
See you next
guys
Monday.
Next Monday.